Hello, friends. I'm here. How are you? How are you living right now? I think that's a good. So we have the closing act of the night. They're the most appropriate closing act of the night ever, I think. I would. I have one right now. Anyways, so I really like this band for a while. Every week open mic, it's like the epitome of the night, you know? Anyways, so they may call themselves the human embodiment of miso soup. If they were gonna be a soup, I think it would be miso soup. It's healing and like all-encompassing, you know? It's important. They consider themselves the worst Pink Floyd cover band ever. You may have seen them on Asian American Idol. So welcome to Pink Floyd.
One of the biggest fears known to mankind, sorry, humankind. Can I just use old pronouns so the show will go faster? Fuck it, that's what I'm gonna do. I know women with a Y, I know he, she, thee. We're gonna go old school. One of the deepest fears known to mankind is public speaking. Just being there, standing in front of your tribe. I started a show called Talking Stick. Native Americans had a stick, kind of like this, and then hand it to one person, the person would talk and the rest of the tribe would listen. Revolutionary. Listen to a motherfucker. 12 steps. Alcoholics Anonymous. Listen to a motherfucker. And the story goes, Bill W. went to Carl Jung. Let me repeat that. The head of AA, the future head of AA, went to number 2, Carl Jung. Said, I can't help you. Leave it to a higher power. And then they created a form that can get you past addiction. They call it an illness. I don't think it's an illness. You say, I'm not going to drink tomorrow. You got a fucked up liver, kidney. It's not an illness like that. You go, I'm not going to have cancer anymore. Wake in the morning, guess what? You have cancer. Let's get straight about what an illness is. It's not that I don't have compassion. Imagine your compassion was infinite. Like the ocean. You can think you're an individual wave, or you can think You're the ocean. Seemingly infinite. Responsible for another life form. You can feel like you're one, or you can feel like you're many. Compassion for the lost motherfuckers. For our next number. The band. That guy and that guy.
That guy.
Charles Manfield guitar. Very young on drums. Master Lampy. Warn me if Peony comes in the room. You ever been relaxed? I'm talking Hawaii. They have this thing called Lomi, where they give you a 24-hour long massage. Damn. I like massage as much as the next guy. Probably more, because look at me, I'm Master Lee. And I went down to Chinatown and I found the $40 an hour place. $40 an hour for a stranger to press different knots in your body and release lactic acid and your knots become free. And I wanted to get a 2-hour massage from the first and the second best guy at the parlor. But I didn't speak a lot of Chinese, because I'm not that Chinese. I'm Chinese when it's convenient. And they thought I was the biggest pervert. What, 2 guys? What, we don't know underwear? Yeah. So finally I got a 90-minute massage from one guy. You're totally, completely relaxed before the first drama happens. When you're born, the religious people will tell you that there's original sin. This is bullshit. I saw a baby being born. A round of applause if you saw a baby getting born. Yeah. A couple people. That's some miraculous shit. First of all, you're looking straight at your woman's pussy. Right? Shaved, because, you know, fashion shit. And you're wearing rubber gloves, because you never know, you know. I'm the 7th guy, but I might have to jump in. Some shit goes wrong. And her water breaks. She goes, Will, you gotta come down here. My water broke. Whoa. That woke me up. It's 10:30. I'm not used to waking up at 10:30. I'll call Rick and I'll be right there. It's a 14 or 15 hour drive. I do it in 10 hours. And I have a Prius. That shit's not a fast car. Here's how I do it. I cross the George Washington Bridge and I feel like I'm free. You ever cross a bridge and you know you're going upstate or somewhere and you're like, oh my God, I got out of New York. Yeah. Got off that horror thing. And I'd wait until a car sped and then I would chase it, right? And I got up to 106 miles per hour. That's like fucking fast in a Prius. Shit starts shaking. I got nervous because the speedometer couldn't go any further. That makes you nervous, so I went back down to 95. And I sped everywhere except for Virginia. Don't fucking speed in Virginia. They hunt you in packs. And I get to the mountains of the Appalachian Mountains, and it's everywhere else I'm going 40, 50 miles above the speed limit. There it goes like 35, so I go 55. I almost died. Because you're whipping around these curves and shit. And I get there, I go, did you have them yet? She says, no. And when you see that little head, right, in your woman's pussy, is a woman you love. Well, for her sake and your sake, your kid's sake, I hope you love her ass, right? You love this kid. You look at straight in the pussy. That's not a view you should be uncomfortable with.
Yeah.
In fact, if you're uncomfortable with looking at a woman's pussy, then look at her pussy more, shit.
Yeah.
Get used to the motherfucker. We're going to licking and all that shit later, right? My own theories. And you see this little head.
Oh yeah.
The size like a baseball with hair on it. I'm like, damn. Then it gets bigger. She pushed. Ugh. Now it's like softball size with like fucking hair. And I'm like, damn. Then it gets bigger. I'm like, how big is this motherfucker gonna get? And his head comes out and he slips out. And they pull this tarry shit out of his mouth. And he starts screaming. That's the happiest sound you could ever hear. Means your kid's not dead. A couple weeks of that. Change your mind about him yelling. And you've created life. You don't think about that shit, right? The condom's kind of old, but fuck it. Probably alright. You created life, motherfucker. It's life. Then you're responsible. And then you appreciate it. When you can get drunk as shit. Smoke a lot of pot.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Woo!
Hang out with your friends. For our next number, this is where anybody at all can come on stage, be part of Chink Floyd. Here are the rules. You gotta be a little bit sparse. I say something, you say something, we're dancing. And number two, you gotta pretend you took a bag of mushrooms. If you don't know what that is, you had an incredible orgasm. You hear an echo, 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 echo in your brain. Echo, 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 echo. I wanted to become a great speaker. So I listened to the speeches of the greats. Martin Luther King Jr. I'm in the Cathedral of St. John's, 113th Street, that giant cathedral. And I'm doing a show. I'm Master Lee. Bounces off the wall. Oh shit. That's why Mountain talk like that. I have a dream. That someday. Fuck losing your virginity. How many of you have been with a woman who had her first squirting?
Yeah.
Female ejaculation. That's some powerful shit. If the world was different, Dr. Grafenberg should have won a Nobel Peace Prize. He found the fucking G. Well, he claimed the G spot. He didn't find it. Let's be honest about Columbus and shit. You can't find some shit when there's another person there. You can't find a part of the pussy because every part of the pussy's been explored. Probably not by Muslims. claim that a G-spot. You ever hear somebody touch your G-spot? Gentlemen, for you, just give me a great blowjob and she slips a finger up your ass. She hit your prostate. And you can't, it's like milking you. You can't even like, you think you're peeing or something. And it hits you deep. You get the right angle. Don't stop. Watching Sasha Ray, you dirty old man. You know you want to fuck that dirty old man. You know you want that deep pussy, you dirty old man. Do you know what the fountain? The fountain. The fountain of youth. Female ejaculation. And it squirts all over your face. And you're rejuvenated. I'm 51. For our next number. Alright, I'm gonna do something I've only done 3 times. Final number. It's gonna be.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are listening to Master Lee. Chick Floyd, excuse me. They're gonna do one more. I'm coming around with the balance to drop for them. $5 just a donation. Please get somebody ready. Put your hands together one more time for Chick Floyd.
Alright, yell out a Chick Floyd song. Yell out a Pink Floyd song. Any song at all. Just yell it out.
Your hair!
I heard After the Gold Mine. So I call a friend, well, an acquaintance. And I go, can you get me Neil Young tickets? Where? Jones Beach. He's like, man, I'll work on it. Make some phone calls. I'm friends with a guy, I know a guy who drives around the Axe for Ticketmaster. And I told him a line he should say to all the stars. Hey man, I can get you anything you want. Anything at all. So he calls a few favors in. You get 3 tickets to Neil Young. 22nd row, you know. And I go to the beach. You're laying on the beach in the afternoon. That's fucking great. I wonder why he doesn't play Madison Square. And I'm gonna see Neil fucking Young. So we take our vaporizers and we get stoned on the beach. With really good weed. I buy weed from the guy who sells it to High Times. Why fuck around? And then I go to the bathroom at the concert before it begins. Oh, what's her name? Robbie Shankar's daughter opened. Terrible. What's her name? Nora Jones. Oh my god, that's... I only got like 45 minutes. Alright. So I go to the farthest stall in the bathroom. It's broken. And I'm like... I'm taking the longest inhales you can imagine. Like, I'm like bending and doing... And I smoke half a joint. Really beautiful weed. But there's so much smoke in the stall that it's coming through the stall like a cloud. Yeah, I gotta leave. And I sit down and Neil Young plays a fucking hour acoustic solo. Jesus. Then Willie Nelson's Sons come on. That's some shit. His backup band is Willie Nelson's son. Well, half his band. They seen their way around to everything. You know. Willie Nelson was caught with a pound of weed and a pound of mushrooms. Sounds like a lot.
Yeah, boy.
But you're on tour. You can't stop in the park and say, let me get your best shit. You know, you're on tour. But then you think a level of consciousness higher. Snoop Dogg hires a dude, you know, since a kid, to roll joints for him. Like, damn, it's $30,000. That's a lot of money. And I realize he's probably driving in a different car. The stash is going separate from the bus. That's worth $30,000. Second hour, he's playing with Willie Nelson's son. It's good. It's really good. A lot of white people. Shit. In fact, I counted the amount of black people. There were 3. This is 15,000 people. There were about 3 Asians. 2 of them were Asian women who didn't look like they knew who Neil Young was. And then we start dancing. 22nd row, dancing. Feeling things. And then I decide I want to surrender to the music. I want to just take it all in. No ego. No timing, but taking it all in. And it's hitting my third eye. It's hitting my heart. It's hitting my throat. And then you're conscious, but you're not conscious of your body. The revelation is, for me, right now, the deepest thing I can do is just be myself. Have courage to just be myself. And I'm 51. Shit. I've been performing since I was a teenager. Just to have the courage to be myself. That's how it goes. Fuck it. Sorry you didn't like it. Shit. Don't come back next time. I don't like you. Stay stage fright. You're giving the audience too much power. Fuck those motherfuckers. Not you, of course. But those other motherfuckers. If you could tap your own power, meaning clean the barnacles off your fucking shit. I'm trying to do that. I don't believe in any teacher, any guru, any religion, any cult that doesn't put the power in the hands of the people. Fuck that. You can become enlightened in this lifetime. You can wake the fuck up. This culture is meant to put you to sleep. Virtual. They call it virtual reality. They don't even hide it. It's a fucking matrix. I'm going to Greece. So I gotta see how this shit began. I mean, well, except for the Egyptians and the Nubians, but you gotta cut it off somewhere, Jesus. So I'm going to Greece. To dive in the waters that they dived in. To walk through the ruins, to feel the weather, to eat the cheese, to taste the olive oil. Then you can feel something. This has been an unbelievable night. Give it up for Summer for curating this shit. Special night. That was the whole point. Oh, Snoop Dogg goes to Jamaica. Changes his name from Snoop Dogg to Snoop Lion. Becomes a Rastafari. And he puts out a terrible album. Is that auto-tune? 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 2 steps forward. Take out the guilt. 2 steps forward. Space between action. I'm gonna fuck you up and reaction. The space. That space gets larger. In that space. In that silence. It's everything that matters. We're Chick-fil-A.